Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is going to be a very important technical analysis video because today we're going to talk about this huge massive recovery. So press thumbs up, subscribe, and let's start. As you can see, we are very different on the market. The difference is that we are selling to people when they start to buy. The majority of the people started to buy here, they became bullish only here, and then when they became completely bearish, I saw so many bad videos all these days, such a bad predictions like we're going to update the bottom, we're going to test this previous support. We bought, we went all in, and congratulations to you because that was incredible job, absolutely perfect. My portfolio is green. I hope you had the same situation as me. That was incredible. I'm really glad of this fact. I hope you guys find this video useful because otherwise you wouldn't watch it. So yeah. Alright, so this is probably the first rule of the market. You always have to be different. You always have to have your own opinion, unique opinion, because the crowd always lose. Always. The next rule of the market is that you always have to remember about your risk you take. Always. Risk management is very important. Because of this, at this point I had more than 90% into the market, and then here I sold 10%. I made a video about this because just remember how you felt that 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Just remember all this bad news. USDC scam, Biden's speech, Federal Reserve performance, bad predictions about the inflations. S&P 500 looked like a shit. Just remember this. Remember how you felt. It was impossible to. We couldn't predict it. Absolutely unpredictable. I didn't expect such a big, such sharp buyout. Yeah, I'm very open with my predictions. I showed you what I expected. I drew up this right shoulder of the head and shoulders like 1 week ago or maybe a little bit more, and I expected this. It was very difficult to be bullish here. I understand all these guys with bad predictions, that was really dangerous. I bought, but it was difficult even for me. So I fixed 10% here. It was before all of this good news, which is impossible to predict. And right now I know, I understand that I made the right decision, absolutely. S&P 500 was lower than his support resistance, and I understand that I don't have any regrets about this because I understand if I would make his, if I would woke up in a hypothetical scenario and the price is 25k, let's say, I would make exactly the same thing. I would sell 10%. You always gotta remember about risk, always. This is very important. You can risk. That's not the situation. Chart doesn't look like we can be like we can have 100% into the market. So now I have more than 80%. Here I had a little bit because how much did we make? Let's take out. It's interesting. Plus 23. Wow. So I understand these rules very well. If you want to be succeed, you need to know about this. The third rule is that you always gotta fix profit. What I'm talking about. I was talking to you about the 28k. That was my target since September. If the price achieve this target, I'm gonna sell at least part of my portfolio. At least 10%, maybe 20. I don't know. It depends on what I'm gonna see. But I'm gonna fix it because this is very important for your psychology. This is very important. Your brain have to have a feeling of success, have to have a feeling of achievements. You have to show to your subconscious that that you are profitable, that everything goes okay, whatever happen you have a profit. That's what I have here. I fixed 10%. Right now the price is 24,500. When we were here and the price was the same, we had much now we have much more money than we had here. That's what I want to say. This is very important. These three rules, I understand them very well, and because of this I did a lot of right decisions. Now what I think about this situation. I didn't expect such a sharp buyout. I expected the confirmations of the reversal and then something like what we have right now. But it's even better because now we won't stress out about this. I don't like this week to be honest, but it's okay. This is very important to close daily candle higher than 24k 300. Right now this is our support level. And more importantly is to close Our weekly candle higher than 25,300. This is our neck level. Yes. The next thing is important is S&P chart. We get a close this weekly and daily candles higher than this support which I was talking about before. We tested this 4 times as a resistance. Now for us it's a support. Because of days I couldn't open my long position on the Bitcoin chart. I wanted to open this position when the price was here where I bought my portfolio, but I couldn't just because that's again rule number 2. Always remember about the risk. It was too risky because S&P 500 was much lower. USDC scam and all the stuff we were talking about. Yeah, and honestly I made a very stupid decision. I'm gonna be honest with you. I opened this long position when the price was 24k. Is my entry price, and I've already fixed a half when the price was 25,400, as you can see. I just wanted to be a trader, you know. That's what I do believe in. It was very boring. Sometimes I do it. It was a very emotional decision. I do not recommend you to do the same. That was stupid. Yeah, I mean, I won. I made money as usually, but it was stupid. My stop loss is very close to my entry price, so whatever happened, I have a profit. As I said, this is very important for your mind. You have to be calm. If you calm, you can make right decision. Now I calm because I fixed profit. That's what I was talking about. Guys, I hope you find these videos useful for you. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't watch it, but that's the only reason I do it. So please remember what I say here. What I think about the situation, we're gonna spend a few more days here because that was really sharp. So probably we need to make some structure to accumulate the power before the potential moment. I do not allow to close candles lower than this support. Now for us it's important, this trend line. Don't forget about this. Whatever happens, if I see that it's dangerous, I'm gonna make a new video and tell you what I do. Right, so I was also right when I was talking about what you should buy when we were only started to buy when the price, our entry price, who is new here, is 17k. So I say here that you better buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. For example, my portfolio was approximately 70% in Bitcoin and maybe more. Yeah, so the point I made it because I expected that the Bitcoin will be grow much faster, and I was completely right. Let me show you something. For example, you can see that Bitcoin updated his previous top here, but if you open any other altcoin, for example, that I like that, you see that it's different. It's not. Let's open compound. Whatever you see, yeah. If you see blue range and if the price touched this line, it means that I bought here when it was very dangerous. It's different. Whatever I open, it's not. You see? So I was right, but that's the message for people who haven't bought. If you want to speculate, if I were you, I would buy altcoins right now. It's not a recommendation because me personally, I bought here in the blue ranges which you showed. But if I were you, and if I would really like to speculate on the long positions or on spot, I would buy altcoins. Yeah, of course, I didn't sell everything I had here. For example, Aptos, everything I bought here. For example, Aptos. Now, if you knew here again, I made 400% by Aptos, but then I fixed the profit because I saw that probably it's too dangerous right now. And just a few days ago, I took a half of the profit and put into this trade again. The blue range is the place where I bought. I think that this price can easily update previous all-time high for this coin, only for this coin. All right, so we made a lot of right decisions. Congratulations to you guys again. I hope you have the same situation as me. Now we only can wait, enjoy the situation. I wish you all the best. If something comes up, I'm gonna make a new video as soon as it's only possible. The only thing we can do right now is wait. Always remember 3 rules. We've discussed it before. You know, trading is like a chess. If you have a chessboard, if you're playing chess, you have to make the best possible move, which is only possible according to your situation. And here is the same. That's why I cannot risk too much sometimes. That's why you have to understand the rules that we discussed, you know. See you in the next video.